The road to hell is paved with data you never look at. And as behavior analysts, we love data. We're taking data and like putting in a graph. But what are you doing with it, right? What kind of decisions are you making and when are you making those decisions? So it's been a really big passion of mine to lead clinicians to make better informed decisions. But if you haven't noticed, there is no CPT code for reading journal articles, right? And there's so much. There's publications coming out every day. If you look at the behavior analysis in practice, like you'd have to read an article a day pretty much to stay on top. That's just one journal. But with clinical decision models, I go and curate all that data for you. I go and pull all the evidence-based practice. I pull from our standards of care. I look at our ethics code. I look at medical policy. And we bring all of that into one tool to say, hey, I'm facing this issue. What's the best course of action? Because if we can identify the problem, which I think oftentimes we know as a practitioner, things are not going the way I anticipated, right? I can look at this graph. I see progress. It's stagnant. It's not going where I thought it should be, but I don't know what to do about it, right? That's where the decision model comes in. Let me help you course correct. Let me give you the job aids. Let me give you the resource. Here's a template for a protocol that you can modify for your learner so that you are armed basically with a mentor to sit down beside you and say, hey, I've been through this already. Let me hook you up, right? I want to just distinguish quickly that it's not artificial intelligence. So it's not the same as AI. With AI, you sit down and the model, the learning model like constantly changes when you're using AI. If you enter in the data, me and you sitting next to each other and ChatGPT can enter the same question and we're going to get slightly different responses, right? And we're not always knowing where that data is coming from. So within clinical decision model, it is all based on conditional logic. I can tell you based on your information, because I've designed it, I know where it's going to bring you and what kind of resources are going to come out of it and things like that, as opposed to this came from Wikipedia or something else, right? Like everything that's coming in that model, it's a closed system. It's only going to be resources that have been generated from our evidence-based care journal.